Rock returned to SmackDown last night to shock the entire wrestling world. That pop was crazy. This was literally the perfect way to kick off the new merger with WWE and TKO. Austin Theory is living his best life. The dude's been a part of moments with Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now The Rock. And everybody enjoys seeing him get his ass kicked as well. As for The Rock, he proved that he still got it when cutting a promo. The man controlled the entire arena with just his fingers. He got the entire crowd to chant that Austin Theory is an asshole. I loved every second of this return. I literally haven't popped out of my couch like that in a long time. The Rock is a true superstar, and he even teased that he would be open to having a match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And honestly, I think that WWE needs to go into that direction. The Rock versus Roman Reigns needs to happen. It is a money-making dream match. However, it does not need the title. I want to see Roman Reigns drop the belt to Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble if you do have The Rock versus Roman. I know it may be a bit underwhelming, but the Royal Rumble will be hosted in a stadium that can seat 42,000 people. That's a large crowd, and I wouldn't mind if that happens. Cody Rhodes can then defend his title against either John Cena or Gunther. At least that's how I would do it if Roman Reigns is not his opponent. Like I said, The Rock versus Roman can do huge numbers, and the WWE, they need to do what's best for business. I wouldn't mind Roman Reigns even pulling a double duty at WrestleMania for each night. Anyway, let's talk about the rest of SmackDown because the entire show was amazing. AJ Styles and Finn Balor cooked up a good match for us. These two always put on a good match whenever they're in that ring together, and this match was no different. It was a little short because Jimmy Uso did cost AJ the match to continue further that storyline with the Bloodline. Regardless of that, I enjoyed this little match. After that, the LWO came out to talk to the crowd about Rey Mysterio's life heading into the right direction, and then you had Santos Escobar asking for a title match, and we're going to see Santos definitely turn on Rey Mysterio in some capacity. And I love how WWE is taking their time with this. Bobby Lashley then pulled up with his boys, and the Street Profits won a squash match, but this was more for building up a tag team match next week with Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. After that, The Rock and John Cena came face to face, and this was special. I felt like a kid again. The two eventually hugged, which was a nice, beautiful moment to see. I can't believe it's 2023, and we had The Rock and John Cena both on an episode of SmackDown. This was epic. LA Knight and The Miz had a pay-per-view rematch. This time around, their match was significantly better. I think that having John Cena as a special guest referee was more of a distraction than I initially thought, because letting those two wrestle yesterday without him was just better. LA Knight did win the match, and he did cut a promo afterward, and he told the WWE Universe that he was coming for some gold. It didn't matter if it was Rey Mysterio, Gunther, Seth Rollins, or even Roman Reigns. He's coming. And now we need to see an LA Knight and Roman Reigns feud after that teaser because the crowd went nuts for it. Roman's got to get back in the WWE at this point because he's not here, and I even forgot about that title. Anyways, LA Knight is a star, and I need to see that feud with Roman Reigns, and I'm happy to see WWE really pushing LA Knight. He deserves this. Pretty Deadly then popped up in a segment with Adam Pearce, and I absolutely adore this team. These two guys are actually mad funny for no reason. He had a wheelchair even though he just had a shoulder injury. That had me dead. I love their gimmick. I think they will become huge stars with the general audience, and I think they already are becoming huge stars as it is. Asuka and Bayley had a match that was good. They've had better matches in the past, but this was more to give Asuka some momentum for next week. Shotzi also interrupted, costing Bayley the match. And to close the show, we had the Grayson Waller effect with John Cena. Cena couldn't talk much because Waller kept interrupting him before he had the chance to say anything. And then finally, when he did have the chance, Jimmy Uso interrupted John Cena. And then Jimmy and Solo proceeded to beat up John Cena before AJ Styles, of all people, made the save. It looks like the WWE is planning to have AJ and Cena team up to wrestle Jimmy and Solo at Fastlane in a tag team match. I even saw rumors saying that John Cena is set to face Solo for the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. And honestly, I would be fine to see at the Rumble, but WrestleMania, I don't want to see that. I kind of want to see John Cena versus Cody Rhodes or Logan Paul. Anyways, besides all that, this SmackDown was incredible. We started the show with The Rock and we ended with John Cena. What a SmackDown. We need more shows like this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.